What's up, everybody? Wait, hold on a second. All right, mic test. Mic should be good. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Thank you guys for coming back to another stream. We're a couple of green days in a row on this Topstep live account. I would like to keep that going. Small green day I'm happy with. I just want to hit base hits. Controlling our risk, so important. Just focus on that. I think if you focus on that, everything else will come. Just focus on like losing as much as possible. Top of the morning. What's up, everybody? Hopefully you guys are having a good morning so far. Indexes are selling off. Let's pull up some charts. Yeah, indexes are, let's pull that. Okay. Pulling back a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, don't really know what to say to it other than, I mean, this could be a deeper pullback, but as you know, as history has told us on this move up, every kind of deep pullback like this has gotten bought back up. So you have to be cautious. But at the same time, we are very extended on the hourly. Pretty strong resistance above 25,600 now. So I would like to, maybe we can get a new session low. Maybe we can take a short scalp in a new session low. What do we think? I think that could be a good trade. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. TikTok, we are on YouTube. Let's go 500 tick chart on the left, hourly on the right. All right, let's get a little scalpy here. I would love to just continue following this momentum lower. Maybe build into a position a little bit. Or if we can just set like a weak range here. I just don't know what urgency we're going to see as far as dip buyers here, because this is kind of the lows of the range. It might just want to maybe build some structure down here more or less, but we'll see if we can catch like some range trades. Let's see if we can set a range off of 25,500 and maybe try to just fade small rallies. Let's try to do that. But we're going to be super patient, manage risk tight. Talking about tight. It's good, Z. What's up, everybody? All right. Current session low is 500. We didn't look below 500. What are the 1,000 ticks? What's the difference? Okay, so yeah, good question. The tick chart is just order based. So, I mean, the argument is that you can maybe see the volume a little bit more as far as kind of how these candles move. They open and close based on orders and not time as opposed to a time chart. But they're good for kind of like scalping and getting some nice tighter entries. And I could see, you know, making the transition. If you're like a 1 minute, 5 minute scalp trader on the 1 minute, 5 minute chart, you could probably have some success using the 1,000 tick or the 500 tick or even the 100 tick. How often do you request payouts? Try to do, I don't know. It's hard to answer. It's not the most consistent. It's not the most consistent, as we all know. Sometimes I'll go weeks without a payout, and then sometimes, now these live, the Topstep and Tradeify live accounts, I can take a payout whenever I want, but yeah, sometimes you go weeks without a payout. Sometimes you'll get like a ton of payouts all in the same week. It's just interesting. Depends how your trading's going. Okay, we are, yeah, still have this market now. Interested, I mean, interested in maybe a sell back under 500 if I can find a good entry on it. Maybe the better move would have been just try to kind of fade that strength above 550s. But let's just be patient. Being patient's not going to hurt us. Not going to hurt us. What's your daily target in terms of money? Oh, okay, that's a great question. Well, I would like to make, in a perfect world, $100, $200, maybe $300, maybe some more on this account, and then a couple $100 on another account, and a couple $100 on another account. Just like kind of compounding different accounts and having, you know, small green days. Longs look good here, do you think? Let's see if you're right, because I just got 3. Wow, Topstep's kind of laggy right here. I'm 3 short at 38. Trying to catch this fade as we reject that high we just came up and tested above 50s. We're finding sellers. I'm gonna try to keep the risk as tight as possible. Like, I'll cut this if we start running through 50s here. I mean, that's a perfect bottom tick, by the way. I've been really good at doing that recently. Good God. Let's just be patient here for a second. I'll manually stop it if we start like running through 60s, but I'm expecting this market to set a bit of a range here. Horrible entry. Gotta work on that. All good though. Gonna watch the price action in the 60s. Give it some room into the 60s, but if we start moving like butter, we'll just cut it. I'll give it some room to breathe though. That would have been a better entry right there above this high. Yeah, when we're trying to like explore or anticipate a range a little bit, I'll kind of have a manual stop. And if we start really breaking out, then I'll cut it. But if I'm kind of expecting a range to set off of this session low test, just kind of be watching it. And once we put in like a hard top here, like that's a 20-point retracement. So if we go test it again, I'll probably just want to cut it. So that's why I'll put the stop at 60s. Target for this is session lows. Or if we kind of hold a range here. Just trying to catch some of that selling strength. In hindsight, we could have had a better entry for sure. Should still be okay though. My entries, man, I feel like my entries a couple months ago were just spot on, and now they're kind of like sloppy. It's okay though. Sometimes I get so caught up in like, okay, the momentum's here, like it starts to look really good. Like that started to look really good for a break of this low, and it just hopped in instead of waiting for a retracement. All right. If we could close the position. Unbelievable. I just got trapped in that for an extra 5 points. What the fuck are we doing? Oh my goodness. Topstep, please. Okay, dude. Good God. Dude, I love Topstep, but Project, oh my God. It's just not. Sorry. We'll still keep an eye on this range. Yeah, that's tough. Topstep, bro. Just be a little bit more patient. I thought we'd kind of be more in a hurry to run through 500s there. But it's set in a range. Let's just try to get filled on the highs instead of in the middle. That's insane. Yeah, that's I don't know. I don't want to say anything crazy, but yeah, the thing has issues. The thing has issues. Kind of want to try the 70s here with a stop. If we reclaim 600s, let's try that. Let's try to get filled here. I'm in 2 micros 74, looking to short back down to session lows. We're in that stair step pattern, right? So every time we break a new high, we see selling leg, new high, selling leg. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. New high, selling. And then eventually we build up like maybe a trend line breakdown if we come put another low in, or if we test 560s again, I could see kind of an extension back down to 500s. So let's see. Maybe we can add. Depends if we got a good placement on this trade, but let's just wait. Let's just wait. But if NQ just keeps going and going and going here, we probably just need to stay on the sideline because this might just be a deep V type of day. Let's see if we can start working some sells back into 550s. Might be a slow stair step. I'm okay with trying to position myself short on kind of a slow stair step pattern, because at least like if we can get that retracement back down to the the 20 EMA or even into the 60s, if we keep following that pattern, then I can at least try to get break even and just see. But we kind of need to stop running through the 80s here. It might just be one of those days where like sellers attempt in the morning and then it just, we've seen that all the time, right? Attempted sell off in the morning, just gets bought right back up. Yeah, we're seeing volume out of the 570s now. Stop it out if we reclaim 600. This is looking strong as shit, isn't it? If we get back above 600, we just, I mean, you got to accept that's kind of like a full-on recovery here. But we got to see, I mean, 590s can still reject. That's nice selling there. Seeing some sellers step in just under 600. That's kind of what I wanted to see. It's at least helping me validate my stop being above 600. If we run 600, I'll cut it. Yeah, this is really strong. Like, really strong. All right, we're gonna cut that. Reassess. So the play there is to try to continue finding some selling, but it seems like it's completely gone. So let's just wait. Let some structure form and take some more trades. But it's hard to continue looking short when it's you know what I mean. That's a solid bounce. Solid bounce. Let's be patient. Wait for another setup. I like the idea of the shorts. I don't regret taking them. Just didn't work out. Down 240 on the session. But this looks like it wants to eat into 600. We'll just wait a sec. Wait a sec. Short here. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't like it this close to 600. Probably breaks. I like the idea. Just didn't work out. We'll let this break above 600 and see what happens. How does everybody trading day so far today? Any gold trades? Any NQ trades? Yeah, I'm down like 250. It's just it's so typical of NQ. It's like sell off kind of in the morning, and then that's like the extreme low of the day, never to be seen again. That might be a situation where you just buy that. You just buy that 500 dip. NQ, I've been short and slip on 5 minute. In between is choppy. Yeah, I was trying to catch kind of that. You're talking about that channel. You kind of a down channel on NQ. If it shows us that it wants to break back lower, then I'll happily get back in. But as of now, we're seeing a little bit of strength on this pullback, but gotta wait. All right, we're in there. If it wants to show strength or rejection off of 600s, we'll happily get back into it. It's not like we can't get back into a trade, right? See if we can sell back into 550s here. If we see lack of buying pressure off of this kind of first retracement under 600, I might add. If it starts to look like we can break lower. Shit, I didn't get filled. I'm not going to try to chase. Hold on a sec. It's that low, 65. All right, I added. I'm in 5 now, looking for the break under 60s right here. try to keep a tight leash on it. Like, if we get back into the 80s, I'll probably cut it. You see 65s break. We're right here at 65, but we're not really seeing the continuation. Looking for low 80s to sell. If not, we just got to cut it. This range is killing me. Yep, I'm out of that. Down 380. Just out of that. Getting smoked. Out here, high of day incoming. Maybe so. Maybe so. Or we just covered right there on the 87 pivot. Bro, looking majestic. Hey, thank you, man. Been playing everything too tight, like getting out of there at 87 just for it to come back down. That's so annoying. We'll put ourselves on like a little 5-minute timeout. Today's PA is trash. I don't know if it's trash or if I'm just trading like trash. It might be a little bit of both. I think I'm expecting my trades to like work out instantly. And it's just choppy. It's choppy. I don't really like seeing consolidation under 600. Yeah, you can fight back to green and lock out. That'd be nice. Maybe that's what we'll try to do. Take some small trades. Obviously, we're not trading well with the price action, but looks like we were right to cut it because here we go. We might get a break of 600s now. What's ES? Is ES a lot? Maybe ES can convince me that longs are the move if it looks cleaner. Yeah, ES. Just in a really choppy range on the hourly. Stand by for 600s. 600 is definitely going to break here. First day here. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'm looking for a break of 600. I'm going to quick long scalp. Quick long scalp for the break above 600. Then I'll cut it. I don't care what happens above 600. I just want 600s. Did we break it? Yeah, 601. This retracement doesn't need to be too aggressive here if we're going to see continuation above 600. Shit's getting whippy. 581. This range is insane today, man. I'm out. Oh my goodness. I'm down 560. Damn near gave back all the profits from yesterday. This market, I mean, the range is just aggressive. Like 30 points. Pull back 30 points off of the break above 600. Good night. Tough, brother. Tough, brother. I'm getting cooked. This looks like a break under 560s now, but I swear to God I'm going to be selling the bottom if I do it. For experimental purposes, let's see if I just sell the bottom here. If this doesn't work, we'll probably just hang it up. So I obviously don't have the right read today. Look for the break under 560. Nah. Not my day, bro. Not my day. That range is disgusting, man. 70s, all the way down to 70s, all the way back down to all the way up to 600. That is insane. Back into the 90s, got to cut it. I mean, this is just, we'll need to hang it up early because this is not my type of trading. This is wild. All right, I'm done. I'm going to call it a day before I just hit my DLL. I'm getting my shit kicked in, brother. Yeah, we're going to call it a day before I hit my DLL and go on tilt. It took like 3 or 4 trades and just get chopped to bits. Chopped to bits. Not my day. So, yeah, if I don't chill out, we'll just probably should lock out for like an hour, to be honest, because not my day. Don't do well in this. I don't think many people do well in chop, but I don't do well in chop. Yeah, no, not my day. I'm gonna call it an early stream, dude. Because we're down 900 in the matter of 30 minutes. Just know when to call it, right? We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it. Really aggressive ranges here. All right, yeah, we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it. We'll be back on tomorrow morning. Yeah, we're trying not to go on tilt right now. I feel like I'm approaching the line. I mean, I probably am already a little. I'm like on the brink of tilt here because I'm taking the trades I'm not waiting for a new setup. I'm just like taking what I, looked like a break of 60s, and I feel like in another market we would get it. Just nothing. So yeah, we're gonna cut it off before we go too crazy here. Not good. All right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Big L.